All right. So let's jump right into it on how to create these ads. So we're gonna go over to Facebook, right? So you come here. Pretty much how I got to this screen is, let me go back and come over here, hit that button there, and then you come over to manage ads. Will load up. So once everything loads up, you're going to come over here and you will hit create an ad. Let's start over. All right, so the type of ad that I would hit and create increase conversions of your website. Then I come down here, we'll name it, test the ad, hit continue. All right, so then what I'm gonna do here is this part right here is kind of important. The conversion, you got to have a conversion pixel set up, right? Whatever you want to call it, but it needs to be set up. And because this is how Facebook knows which, how to give you better traffic and how to also calculate data. So to know if the ad's actually converting, if you got a lead, whatever the objective is, but you need to set this up. So you'll put that there. And I'll show you in a second where you can set that up at. And you need to put that code on the website. So got that. To come down here, if you already have an audience that you created in Audience Insights, you can come here and use a save audience and just add it there if you did it. If not, you'll have United States. Usually the where I start the age group at is 25, and then 25 to, if you looked at your demographics and did your homework, you'll know what this age group is. I don't know exactly what yours is, but I started 25 because people 25 and older have credit cards and they can buy online. So just depending on demographics, if I would do all just only men and just only women. Then what I normally do, scrolling down, usually on these placements, I change the placements because I usually run, if it's the first time I'm running a campaign, more than trying to get, I want to get sales or whatever my objective is on the campaign, but more importantly, I need some data. So the reason why I need the data is because once I get the data, I can tailor the ad and tighten it up and make sure my traffic's more targeted. So let's say, and I don't run to all devices. I do one at a time. So let's say desktop only. And then I only run to the news feed. I don't run the right column ad. Right column ads would be more if I was trying to build up a fan page, then I would run to the right column. But when I'm trying to do sales and stuff like that, I'm just running only in the news feed. So I do that. My budget to start off would be $5 for the day. So I know now I always start my ad in the morning. So let's say this was like tomorrow, I would start that at 6 a.m. Reason why is because Facebook will spend your budget no matter what. So if you started the ad at, let's say, 9 o'clock at night, they're going to do their best to spend that $5 before midnight. Even if it's not the best traffic that's targeted for whatever you're selling for, they're going to spend the money. So that's why you want it to start in the morning, so they give you the proper traffic. It's better to optimize. And then everything else, I I leave that. And then usually what I put here, I put the ad name. So it would be test, and I usually put the age group so I know which one it is without having to come all the way into everything. 25 to 65, and I say this to my desktop one. All right. Here, I usually, you have to put your picture in. I have some pictures, so I will just grab one from here. And select what the name of your page is. You can have a couple pages. Who you want, like your name of your page would be the thing right here. Who's running it? Put in your website URL. This is the one that the actual URL. So you'll put that in here. Then put in your headline, some text, so you can see the text here. You might want to change it. I'm just keeping that generic. This, just depending on what you're doing, that's how you would, which one to select. If I want them to buy, if I do shop now. Continuing down. And then I usually do this show advanced options here. And then from there, you can pretty much you just get some more text to help, you know, sell your ad a little bit more. See if I can get this to go over. Right, so see, I typed that and it showed up down there. And then my display link, this is kind of what you want to display. So, see, bam, and then it'll change there. But the actual URL that they're going to go to is this one up here. So you got to put the real URL right there to your landing page or where you want them to go once they click the ad. Then you just hit place order, and bam, you have an ad. And it's going to take us a little bit of time for Facebook to approve it. Now, let me just go and reiterate about this pixel here, right? So make sure we cover that basis real quick. So that pixel that we saw earlier, where you would get that code is you would click, once again, come here, click pixels, and then over here, right, you would get this pixel code down there, click it, it will copy, and then you're going to put this on your thank you page, right? That would be, so what a thank you page would be is, let's say, for example, here we go. Here's one of my pages that I have. So I can be kind of hands-on with you real quick. Let's say I'm running an ad, right? The ad on Facebook, once they click the ad, they come to this page here, right? Come to this page here. They come to this page, they enter their email address. This is not the thank you page, right? The thank you page is the page after they do what I want them to do. So I want them to put in the email. So they put in the email. Now the page that it takes them to after there would be this page, right? And so I would have the code on this page here, right? And if you can see there, there's the code. And now what that allows, what that does is it lets Facebook know that a lead happened, or a conversion happened, or a sale happened. So in your instance, you would place the code on the page after they checked out and paid you for the hair. And that will let Facebook know, hey, someone bought. So that's where you will put that. And then after you do that, you need to also come in here and say create a conversion, right? And so you come here, create a conversion, you'll click, you do track custom conversions, and this, you will say URL contains And here you would put the page before the thank you page. So the page before the thank you page would be, in my instance, the page they go to once they click before the thank you page, which would be this one, right? So the code goes on the thank you page, and that URL needs to be the page before it goes to the thank you page. All right. So you create all that, choose the category. If you say you want to purchase, bam. For my instance, that would be a lead. So that's what I would pick. You would pick that and then hit next, and then you would go on your way, right? And so, but you actually, you need to do this before you create your ad. And then once you do that, we'll show you what it looks like so Facebook knows when it's firing properly, so the data that you're looking for. You can, so there's a couple of ads I have running. And you can see, like, this is the past 7 days. So from that, people giving me leads, I had 27 people do it in the past 7 days, right? At least from that, 27 people from that ad, right? Running. And the reason why Facebook is giving me that data is because I have that pixel code in the thank you page. If you don't have the pixel code in the thank you page, you won't have that. And so you won't be able to look at stats and stuff like that. And the reason why, once again, you need that is because Facebook gets smarter as they see you're getting conversions. So without you doing that, you're not going to have the most optimized ad. And I want you to have the most optimized ad. So other than that, that is pretty much it, right? If you need some more help as far as the Facebook pixel, I'm sure there's like a YouTube video that'll show you step by step. Facebook has it too. But this will mostly just show you how to create the ad and stuff that I look at. So other than that, that is pretty much it.